Okay, ready. How can you listen? I keep forgetting to ask. Who are we marching for today? What t-shirt am I supposed to wear? What name should be on the front? Where can I purchase a ready-made sign? These are the things we don't know until someone tells us, until it's posted on Facebook. Tell me again why we're not voting. Why don't we care who the judges are in our communities and districts? Why do we let so many positions for representatives in Congress go unopposed? Are you listening? Tell me why we would videotape fights and not stop the violence of these youth. Why are you mad at the person once considered your closest friend? Why don't you speak anymore? Why is this venue so much better than that one? How can you listen? How can we hear anything over the defaming of victims in the media, making it their fault they changed lanes, were attacked while jaywalking, looked like somebody else, got caught walking in the dark with his head covered? There's so little truth to discover in lies. So many lies completely void of truth. I can't hear you over the sirens, over the next Amber Alert. Sound can't climb, can't jump high enough to rise over the crime scene. I can't make out your words, while bodies still lay uncovered in the middle of the street. Yes, I'm angry. But I'm not yelling. I have to speak louder. How can you listen? I know you can't hear me with my hands raised over the echoing gunfire from Ferguson to Texas, from Baltimore to Oakland. We can't and should never get used to shrieks of ropes tightening in prison cells, or mother's tears at a news conference explaining her son wasn't violent. He was going to college. He didn't have a knife. It was a toy gun. Lucy's are not drug cartels. They don't deserve chokeholds. I thought breathing was a part of this American dream. How can you listen when it's America telling you what you hear? My ears keep getting misdirected. From the last sermon in your mega church, you didn't grow in the community the building fund was meant to grow. I thought college campuses were safe, were ideal for learning. Cars don't attend classes. Missing license plates or a matter for the courts should not be a death sentence. I'm sorry to keep asking. What are we marching for? What new chant, new song, new mantra are we whispering today? They can't hear us on the next street, or one town or one borough over in the next city or state away. I want to get this right. There's too much blood in the sand on this corner, in this parking lot, on the sidewalks of this street to stay on this path. Which way are we going? Which way are we headed? Where are we leading our children to? I'm afraid to change lanes. Don't want my life to get crossed. We are 13% of this nation, quickly on our way to 11. I used to be good at mathematics until I started counting bodies. How can we listen when it's impossible to hear over the screams of our daughters assaulted at pool parties? How can you listen when we are all speaking at once, when everybody already has the answer? I'm angry, but I'm not yelling. I apologize for asking. Who are we marching for today? What t-shirt am I supposed to wear? What name should be on the front? Okay.